Okay, so the basic form that we're using right now, f of x equals x minus h squared plus k. The h tells us how it shifts horizontally, and the k tells us how it shifts vertically. So h horizontal, you might remember it that way. So in this case, we have a 2 there, but h is negative 2. Remember, you got to do the opposite, or just think it's the opposite. I always think, what makes the parentheses 0? Negative 2. And that's where things are going to change. So the h is negative 2. That means it's going to shift to the left 2 units. And then back here, the k is negative 3. You keep that sign. You don't do the opposite. You keep that sign. All right, so k for keep. So h for opposite and k for keep. All right, so k is negative 3. That means it's going to shift down 3. Okay, so I'm going to graph the standard parabola, call it g of x. Here's the regular one. And you could always make a table of values to do this if you don't remember what it looks like. This is the no frills attached basic parabola. You can make it a dotted line. I did it in green so you could see it. All right. Now I'm going to shift that. I'm going to transform that parabola. I'm going to shift it 2 to the left and 3 down. So every point, like this point right here, is going to go 2 to the left and then 3, 1, 2, 3 down. So it becomes right there. And then this point right here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to shift it 2 to the left, 1, 2, and 3 down. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to take this point and do the same thing. 2 to the left, 3 down. I had to change programs and I don't like the new one. And then there's going to be a point there. And then a point right there. Okay, so this is the graph of our new transformed parabola. That is f of x, the problem that they gave us right here. Okay? And that's what it would look like. You could check this, if you're like, well, I don't think I did it right or something. You could plug in, let's plug in a point. Let's take this point right here. And that point is 0, 1, it looks like. And let's see if that's really true. If you plug in x as 0, do we actually get out a 1? Well, this is how you'd write it out. You'd have 0 plus 2 is 2, but we got to square that, which is 4 minus 3, which is 1. Yeah. And you could do that for each of the points. But the idea is to avoid doing that and use the transformations because it's easier just to shift your parabola. Okay? And so that one had both a horizontal shift and a vertical shift.